All right, Mortske here. Duff too, he'll probably step in at some point, but guess tech tip of the day, if you got a car with an automatic transmission in the Midwest, never apply the parking brake. Like maybe if you're doing some service on it. No, not even then, not even then. So what happens when people apply park brakes on cars up here is they get a little rusty and things tend to seize into place. And you don't want that. So next thing you know, you leave black marks the whole way when you go to move it, and it's really inconvenient. It's hard on tires, heats up the brake pads, kind of hard to move, slide sideways and such. So what we're gonna do today is see what we can do to fix this. Here we go. Watch out, Duff. Yeah, I know, you want to help. Wish you had thumbs. If you had thumbs, you'd be of much more assistance. Damn it. We'll do that. If you do got one of them vehicles with one of them millennial anti-theft device transmissions, yeah, that's where you're going to want a park brake. They're handy, but usually they're shot because you leave it on and you drive off with it on, but this isn't coming off real well. Oh man, Duff, what are we gonna do? We got a fix for that. So in case of a seized on wheel such as this, you're gonna wanna get the biggest hammer you got and you wanna hit it right on the rim so you can bend the snot out of it. Aluminum, not so much, they usually just break. So here we go. Oh, she's really on there, but she's coming. You put some of that silver anti-sneeze stuff that gets all over behind your ears and in your nostrils and such. That prevents that in aluminum wheels. All right, here we go. Just a small flat spot on there. Only drove it about 6 miles to get her in. Ooh, drum brakes. Well, this might get interesting. I was hoping we'd have disc brakes, but apparently the old Grand Slam. Ooh. Don't jack up on the control arm. It bends the snot out of it. Probably should have a jack stand under here as well. Let's go ahead and get one of them. Safety third, kids. I'll just put that under that rusty rocker panel right there. Should be good to go. So this is your hydraulic brake line. You're going to want to leave that. Those are on the brakes. On the rear, not so much, but the front, you really want that. So, these are your park brake cables on the back. Usually that's what's seized up. So we're going to go ahead and fix that. And what we've got to fix that is the good old death wheel. You can use a side cutter in a pinch, but as you can see, that's not turning there. I didn't show you with the wheel on, but you can use electric death wheels, air death wheels, whatever's handy. Here we go. Put on that PPE, kids. Oh yeah, like a hot knife through butter. And there we go. Just that easy. Get a little bit of rust in those cables and they like to seize up, and then when you pull it on, it applies the brakes and then it won't release. Give you a little better view in there. That's the park brake cable we cut. We'll trim her up there a little bit, kind of over by the exhaust. And then that's the brake hose, the hydraulic brake hose. I guess this one's kind of got a softer rubber coating and it's got the line that follows the cable, whereas the park brake cable is a little bit harder plastic instead of rubber, I would say. And then the lines on the cable kind of go around it. You can see that sheathing in there. And then if you really want to do her upright, you probably just go ahead and cut the other side too, because that's going to do the same thing. And then just put a piece of tape on the handle inside the car, or the pedal if you got one of them, and say, don't touch this. It's not going to do anything anyway. And there you see the tweakage we did on the control arm. A little bit was on the trailer. Yep, I did not drive it 6 miles here. I trailered it. And the jack definitely did not help out, nor did the hammering to get the wheel off. So let's give you guys a little bit better view of what we got going on in here. So what we did there was took and relieve that tension. The bad news is that park brake's never gonna work, but you got a parking pin. It's an automatic, it's flat here. There's no reason to put that on. So I guess to wrap this up, we'll either tie up that park brake cable, we can cut it off shorter just so it's not dangling in the way. Spray some penetrating oil on there, you know. We don't want to get those threads galled up on the lug nuts. But yeah, should be good to go there. Just wanted to show you guys how to alleviate a locked up parking brake. And Mortske tech tip of the day, don't ever apply that. So this is Mortske signing off saying, you might think you're being clever, but don't pull that park brake lever.